Hello, I'm Andrew Frater, Minister of Cairns Church in Mulgai. I've just finished my morning service, and I suppose the question that we were preoccupied with was the whole question of faith or religion constantly evolving and changing. And we ventured into this area, realizing of course that a great deal of religious life throughout the world at times seems to be standing still, if not going into reverse. We focused on John's Gospel and focused simply on the fact that he seems to remove parts of the Christian story that for many of us have previously been of fundamental importance. Namely, the beginning of his story with the baptism of Jesus by John the Baptist, and at the end of the story before he dies, when he shares bread and wine in the upper room. Now, Matthew, Mark and Luke include both of these things, and they have featured so strongly that they have become the very core of the church's liturgical life. Indeed, the focus on baptism is a way of ensuring that one's entry into the church is made secure, and the communion is the way of ensuring that people continue in the faith. It's awfully churchy. It's awfully on the inside. And by the end of the century, I think that John wants to step away from that. He thinks that Christianity is primarily about life in the Spirit in the world. And so he drops the bread and wine and makes no reference at the beginning of his Gospel to the fact that the Baptist baptized Jesus. In their place, he has the story of Jesus washing their feet, as if to say, Jesus is about serving the very things of God in the world, keeping alive the Spirit and the hope of God in the world, and not primarily about what we tend to focus on within the church.